Hello. All right. Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. As soon as we went live, I heard a scratch at the door. I wonder who else could be here. Aren't you on here? Yes, you're here too, Ekello.
I was going to say Dasha.
Yeah.
Dasha. I've got Gracie here with me too. So
waited until the live button. You're just such a funny puppy.
as soon as the button, she's like,
Yeah.
whoa, I mean, FOMO.
As soon as. Hello, everyone. Oh,
Hi, Chris.
yep.
Hi, Keisha. Howdy, Ingrid. Merry Christmas to you too, Dan. Been here for 20 minutes now.
She's like, I'm not gonna miss it.
Back again for more of that fire hose. Nice. Colleen O'Brien's in the house. Ruth Harding is in the house. Michelle Matthews is in the house. Rachel Heller is in the Alyssa Evans. Allie is in the house. Wow. Hey, 21 people who are here ready to go right when we turned on this thing. Break all the things. That's what we love to do.
So my parents went grocery shopping.
Ooh.
Now, my family's not celebrating Christmas until New Year's Eve. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing these lives, because my daughter had the opportunity. She's such a little entrepreneur. I promise, I did not tell her she had to do this. She wanted to do it on her own. But she got the opportunity to house sit. She's like, Mom, can I please house sit? I'll make money. So we don't have Christmas till New Year's. But my parents, being my parents, they went to the store and they're acting like we still need to do something for Christmas tomorrow. So my dad holds up this bag. I think it's my daughter's she's 15, she's helping, and she holds up this bag and she goes, mixed nuts. What are we going to do with these? And my dad had to explain that growing up for him, it wasn't Christmas unless there was a bowl of mixed nuts with nutcrackers and things like that. But for my daughter, she's like, what are we going to do with this? I don't want to do this.
That's pretty funny. I'm like, why would you? Yeah, that's your fault. You deprived your daughter of a nutcracker childhood.
No, she just doesn't like a lot of foods. She's very, very picky, like to the point we had to use a nutritionist when she was a toddler. And did you know a half a cup of ice cream has the same nutritional profile of 2 tablespoons of peanut butter? My kid didn't eat meat. She ate a lot of ice cream because we had to get protein. So,
dear God.
So tell us in the chat, what are some holiday traditions that you had growing up?
Merry Christmas. Oh, Michelle Brown from Mexico. Let's see.
Peanut butter ice cream, double. Good to know. I'll be using this fact for my life. Exactly. I had the nutritionist tell me that, and I was like, what? So in our household, it is perfectly acceptable to eat a bowl of ice cream for breakfast.
Playing Nintendo.
Cool. Chocolate oranges.
Oh, in Hawaii, Santa comes on a surfboard.
Does he say hang 10 or cowabunga?
Fruitcake.
Wait, Jamie, you actually eat? I don't know anyone who eats fruitcake.
No. I don't know if that's like a black people thing, but I eat fruitcake. Yeah.
Oh.
I like it. Good
to know. Ooh. I'm in favor of this one. Tamales.
What?
Oh, and shrimp cocktail. Yep, we are having shrimp and crab for dinner tonight. Again, my parents decided we're going to actually still celebrate, even though we're not supposed to celebrate.
I missed that about the East Coast crabs, blue crabs.
And then we're doing chicken and dumplings tomorrow. And then guess what I'm cooking on our actual Christmas on New Year's?
You're what?
Guess
what are you cooking? What are you cooking?
Gumbo.
What kind of gumbo?
Okay, so I make my gumbo. I use bacon grease as part of to make my roux.
Of course.
Yes, and then so it'll be shrimp. Sorry, it got the lovely thing about living here is we all share circuit breakers. But yeah, no, I make a really good gumbo with okra and shrimp and chicken and andouille and So I'll make a big pot of gumbo for the family on New Year's.
Mm.
Do you cook, Ekello, or does Laura do the cooking?
I cook. We both cook pretty well. I have let's just call it what could be an award-winning macaroni and cheese that I've developed for years and years and years, which I will definitely, when we finally have our company retreat, I will definitely have to cook for y'all.
All right. Y'all heard that. So when we do our writing retreat at some swanky Airbnb, Ekello's going to make the mac and cheese.
Oh, it's going to be on.
Now, do you bake it, or is it a
It's
pot?
I use things like canned milk,
Yeah.
evaporated milk, salt, sugar, and all kinds of cheeses. I use an Asiago cheese. I have convinced my wife that Parmesan belongs in the mix. Finally. I went a little funky the last time I made my mac and cheese, and I went Parmigiano Reggiano. And the wee bit of feet off of it didn't make her really want to eat it like really fast. So this time I changed the Parmigiano Reggiano to just Parmesan. Regular, that I had to grate myself, block of Parmesan. So it turned out really well this time. And I've been doing this balsamic glaze on top for years, and it's amazing.
Wow.
But this time I went traditional, and this year, and just did no breadcrumbs, just nothing on top.
Okay.
And baked it till it's nice and dark on top. Oh, it's
my daughter's godmother, Pep, Dr. Lindsay Myers. She makes at holiday time, and I miss it 'cause she's in Texas this year, but for decades we've had holidays together. She makes stuffing muffins.
Oh, that's a tricky thing to do.
So you take stuffing mix, and she adds like cranberries or walnuts and mushrooms. She's got different flavors, and you mix it with a binder so that you cook it in the muffin tin. And so when it's done, it pops out
like a milk egg slurry binder.
Yeah, it's a egg slurry, but yeah, stuffing muffins. There, and the first year she brought them, of course. You know what it's like when a family member brings an experimental dish to the holiday thing, and everyone's like,
I don't know. Should I? You want to? Why don't you? All right. I'll make you a deal. I'll try Aunt Martha's stuffing muffins. If you try what's the name's if you try what's the name's bean casserole, I reporting, you reporting, everybody be good.
Okay, we'll do that. All right. So now that we're all hungry,
why did you do that?
Because it's the holidays, we have a lot of people tuning in because, for whatever circumstances, they don't have their families with them. They don't have, so, a little bit of holiday cheer. Yeah. We can talk about food.
Stuffing muffins.
And Rachel's like, you better post recipes in the notes. Don't have that in the notes, but I've got something better in the notes.
I might post my mac and cheese if I can.
Let's get Ekello's mac and cheese. I can't do the gumbo. I don't like in true gumbo. I don't measure nothing. It's you just do it.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me about my mac and cheese. I'm like, well, I always get one block of sharp cheese, whether it's white sharp or, but it's got to be like extra sharp, and then I work my way down the sharp things, and then the sharpness, and then I get an exotic cheese, which is the Asiago, and then I get a Parmesan, and those are the cheeses I use. I mean, it's not rocket science.
Half a cup Italian's your exotic.
Yep, half a cup of sugar and thing of elbow macaroni. And
okay, Rachel's trying to do a fast, so we gotta. Rachel, why are you doing a fast on the holidays?
Oh, I had to give up for the holidays, girl. For like 4 days, I'm not on fast. I can't.
Unless you need to do it medically, in which case I understand.
Okay. I agree. Okay, so Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
I got a new toy.
Let me ask you a question. What's our new toy?
Well, I don't know if it's that great of a toy, but we'll find out.
I know. We're gonna be playing with stuff today, y'all.
So I have been playing around. So how many people know about the projects that we got in ChatGPT?
I do.
Yeah. I've been playing with it and kind of making it my own personal assistant.
Like beyond what the digital doppelganger?
So we saw the digital doppelganger, which is amazing. Andrew Davies in Author Nation.
Uh-huh.
And what he created is what projects now let you create a little bit easier inside of the chat methodology. So digital doppelganger was just a vector store, which we've gone over in the FFA before. There's a whole class on it. It's just a place on the. So let me go ahead and share my screen.
GPT. This isn't a digital doppelganger. No, it isn't. That's right. He didn't build it as a chief. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me go ahead and share my screen a little bit, and we'll get some basics down about ChatGPT and all of that real fast. So ignore this because I'm going to show something about my calendar, but we'll get to that. So let's talk about ChatGPT. Everybody knows about ChatGPT.com. This one, right? This is the one that everybody knows. But at the very beginning, there was another ChatGPT, which is OpenAI platform, okay? Which it's gone through a couple of different names, but you can see the original URL is platform.openai.com. Let me zoom in so you can see that. And this looks like, oh no, it's coding. It's make it go away. But I'm going to come over to this playground over here on the right-hand side. So pretty much a lot of the functionality that you have over in ChatGPT, whether you do the free version, the $20 or the $200 a month one, which I'm on that plan for right now, but I kind of plan to cancel it. Inside of the playground here, you have access to things. And the difference is when I'm over in ChatGPT here and I'm using ChatGPT 4.0 and I ask it a question like, give me a list of jokes. We'll do that same prompt.
Yeah, it's a good one. Christmas
jokes for authors. So I'm just going to give that same thing to reach the high shelf of the Christmas classics. What do you call an author's favorite Christmas carol? Deck the drafts. Now that's funny with plot twists and dangling modifiers. Why did the writer cross the road on Christmas Eve to get to the other side of the deadline?
That's pretty good.
Okay. So, but I had no control over what temperature this was at or anything like that. So if I come over here and I just copy that into the playground, I get a system message where I say, you write clever and witty jokes that make sense and are turns of on a phrase. Okay, now I could put that same prompt in, give me a list of Christmas jokes for authors, but I'm going to bring that temperature up to 1.38, 1.4. I know, but I'm going to bring my top key down. We'll go to like 0.7. Yeah. And now when I click run,
those jokes should be marketably better.
Yeah. What do you call an author's holiday shopping list? A plot twist. How does a writer stay warm during Christmas? By adding more layers to their stories.
Wow.
What's an author's favorite Christmas carol? The First Draft Noel. Wow. Why don't authors like to party at Christmas? They're too busy working on their character development. What do you get when you cross a snowman with an author? Frostbite, the kind that inspires chilling tales. I don't know.
Nice. That was like deep cutty feeling.
Yeah, some of them were funny. Why did the poet get a lump of coal for Christmas? Because their verses were too cold-hearted.
Well.
So we did a little bit better with the twists on things. Let's go ahead and we can also bring the temperature down. Let's go to like 0.5. We'll put that top P all the way back up. And we can click. I don't want to click run again because this message is here. So what you can do in Playground is you can delete the messages. So this one's gone now. And I'll copy this one, delete it. And we'll click run. And now we have the temperature at 0.52. And now we have, why did the author get stuck on snow on Christmas Eve? Because they couldn't find their plot. See, these don't make any sense. What do you call a Christmas tree decorated by a writer? A novel fir.
Oh, you lowered the temperature.
I did lower the temperature. Why was the ghostwriter invited to every holiday Christmas party or every Christmas party? Because they always brought the best booze. Frostbite. Yeah. So I thought that the last one actually had 3 or 4 jokes that made sense and were clever, but this one does not to me.
This one doesn't have any.
No, not really. Why did the poet refuse to write Christmas cards? Because they couldn't find a rhyme for Yuletide.
How do authors celebrate Christmas? With a well-created prose roast?
Prosty roast? I don't get it.
That's really bad.
So you can make bad stuff, of course, with this, but you can also, you have a lot more control. And that's what we always talk about in the FFA, is about control.
Actually, this is one of the first places where we learned that control is better, because a lot of us were working in this, and we would pop back between ChatGPT and that, and you could see the market, the difference between the output, because you had control over what was going on in the background.
So over here you have this assistance tab, and this was the one assistant. Let me go with, I want a new assistant. Create an assistant. Okay, so I'm going to create a new assistant. When you create a new assistant, you have all this information of like system instructions. You can have what model you want. You can add files that it's going to follow. You can say if the response is going to be different objects and things. It's a lot more powerful over here. And so, but this is also very intimidating for some people, and also for like myself. Sometimes I don't want to do it here because this lets me test it, but it doesn't really save the messages very well. But it does let you experiment a little bit more over on this side of things. So I just wanted to share that there's always 2 sides to ChatGPT, to OpenAI. You can always do something in chat, but you can also do it inside of the playground. So let's take a look at ChatGPT, for example. So over here, I have my projects, and I have one that is like a business one. I have a personal health one. You guys are seeing my screen, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Now this one is a this could be a problem here. Obviously, anything you stick into ChatGPT, OpenAI is going to have. So some people aren't going to feel comfortable having something about their health. I do, because I have an autoimmune disorder. So what I do is I keep track of my symptoms and stuff in there, so that way, when it's time for me to go see my doctor, I can just ask ChatGPT to make me a report, and then I just take that report to my doctor. It's a lot easier for me. So we're going to do something similar to that without having to go into my medical stuff. We're going to do this holiday break productivity. So this example is going to show you can change this, and you can reuse this for any time period that you want. So if you go to the notes, here in our notes, we have the holiday break goals. So you have a list of what I wrote for my holiday break goals. I have some books I want to read. Formula Fling by Sawyer Bennett, Book 7 of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and Riordan's Revenge by Jolie Vines. These are books I want to write or want to read. That's lit RPG, dark romance, and sports romance. So it's a pretty wide gamut. Then I have some projects that I need to do, such as rough outline to list all the features and stuff we want to make sure we cover in the training academy, kinds of buttons, play with plot drive. I still need to finish editing book 6 in my Moralities of Marriage. Does everyone notice I estimate how many hours it's going to take me? Have you ever done this before, Ekello? Like just written down your tasks and then assigned a guesstimate of the hours it'll take you?
No, I wish I was that organized.
Well, I mean, is it overwhelming?
No, I just wish I was that organized. I never think to do stuff like that.
Yeah. So I like to make these lists, and here's the thing. I'm not that organized. I have a strength of mine that includes focus. I like to reprioritize. I'm really, really good at reprioritizing. I love to change things on the fly, but here's the thing. When I change things on the fly all by myself, I have a tendency to forget stuff that I was supposed to do.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever have that happen to you?
Yes. When I'm doing things by myself and I'm not focused on a specific task, like one of my favorite things is when we'll have a meeting, because then you go, all right, this, and this. And I go, okay. all right, I guess I'm doing this today, and then I'll do this other thing today, and then I'll do the other thing, and then when I'm done with all that stuff, I'm done. But no, not by myself, self-starting. I kind of
Yeah. So about time estimates, because people are talking about that, because I think that's important. I have a hard time estimating how long things take, but I still try, and then I double my estimate. That's a good way to do it, especially if you have like neurodivergence with time blindness. Al says, yes, I suck at time estimates.
Yeah, my blindness is real because my ADHD locks me in, and then I focus down, and I wake up from my fugue state, and my wife will go, "You've been in here for hours."
Yes,
So,
I can hyperfocus too. Well, I can't really anymore because when I do, I make myself very sick when I do that. But
yeah, I don't have that limitation, so mine gets pretty bad.
Rachel Heller says she sets her 25. So she's Pomodoroing. 25-minute timer. So you can do this however you want to. You can say how many Pomodoros you think it's going to take you. You can not know how long it's going to take you and ask chat to interview you to help you figure that out. That's another thing that you can do. So let me show you what's so great about this. So I went ahead and copied this into a text file, and I uploaded it into my project file. So there is a holiday requirements.txt right here. It's the exact same thing that you see in your notes. And I also wrote some instructions. We are planning December 26, 2024 through January 5th, 2025 of my holiday productivity. I made a list of all the things I want and need to get done. Your job is to help me make daily schedules that include things like taking care of myself, the work I need to do. Oh, and because I have an autoimmune disorder, after 2 hours of work, I have to do 1 hour of rest. So you'll notice I even put one of my rules in there. So let's see.
That's nice.
If you want to add a chat into a project right here, you can also always change. When you're using custom instructions or files, only GPT-4o is available. Other models will, though, come available, I think, down the road. And then you also have your tools here, which include pictures and Canvas. So here is, I've already done this once. So I'm going to go grab my prompt that I did earlier.
When you create charts and stuff, it pops out Canvas, doesn't it?
Well, it didn't do that. It made it an actual file, but we'll get there. Can you look at the holiday requirements document and tell me what you think about what I'm trying to get done this holiday break? Now, that other chat it doesn't know about because it only knows about the chats that are in this project. And I'll show you how you can move chats. Okay, Dasha, you want to go out? Go ahead. Okay, just kidding. So,
Dasha is something else.
Your holiday break is ambitious, encompassing a mix of professional, personal, and household goals. Here's an overview of your objectives and some thoughts. Plot drive training, finishing the book, writing Sydney Marsh books, household chores. Spread these tasks in smaller chunks or pair them with enjoyable activities like audiobooks and podcasts.
That's really actually a really good idea.
So it understands all of this stuff. Your reading list and some downtime on December 31st provide good balance. Consider sprinkling more me time. Would you like a detailed schedule? Yes, please. I need a detailed schedule.
Hey, see if you can have it do it as a chart.
Well, just a second. I will get there.
I wake up. The chart so bad.
Just a second.
All right.
And I go to bed at 10 p.m. So it's analyzing.
Oh, of course we're allowed to ask questions in chat.
Yeah.
Linux, what's your question? As a matter of fact, we did miss a couple of things here. Can anything in ChatGPT be replicated directly? I'm perfectly in typing mine. I want to save money and not pay for a subscription if I can just pay for. Yeah, you can also do that inside of Raptorite if you want to too. But.
So Typing Mind, Raptorite, and Playground, what they use is they use your API.
Mm-hmm.
So let me show you OpenAI Playground.
You could even show them OpenRouter's Playground. It's the same diff.
Yeah, but it's a little bit specific here on this one. So for this one, I'm going to show you, we've done a lot. So there's good and bad. If you are someone who is going to use models that are cheaper, you can actually be a lot less than the $20 a month and get all your stuff done. So let me go to my profile and I'll go to usage. This month we did a hammering where I had like 10 people using my key and we were like writing books left and right. So that was $32. So a bunch of us have spent $54 on my account, but let me show you what November's cost was. November's cost on my API key was $21. Again, we were doing a lot of sequencing and things, but October, man, we do a lot of book writing and sequencing. But then like September, $1.42. August, $6.70.
Yeah. There's a I'm writing books amount, and then there's a I'm teaching how to write with AI amounts.
Yeah. There's months of that. So, but if I was to look at today, for example, they've given me some free tokens. So I don't actually, I haven't spent any money today, because I used a model that I have 1 million free tokens on right now.
Oh, we get to use those free tokens inside of Playground too?
Yes. That's where you use them.
The API key?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've been okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
I'm
for
just
those
being
who are asking
stupid.
about that, check your data controls and then under sharing. If you have a green box here and it's asking you to share, you'll get an offer for free tokens every day. So I have free usage of up to 1 million tokens per day across GPT-4o and O1 and up to 10 million tokens per day across GPT-4o mini and O1 mini on traffic shared with OpenAI through February 28th. Usage beyond these limits will go higher. So I actually created a project. So some friends are using my key so that they could should have just I just want activity. Yeah, so there's Rexy 2 friends. No, this is not okay. So here's the top projects. Rexy 2 friends has used 244 requests. Top API keys. There's Rexy 2 friends. I've actually done more. That was the key that everybody had that was working on it. Yep. But I can actually see if there's, stuff being done. And this isn't costing me anything because they gave me free tokens. So
yeah, me too. I got free tokens too.
Yeah. So check your account. You might have free tokens. And free tokens are great. So there's that. Any other questions that I'm missing?
Let me see here. Here we go. Currently writing an outline and scenes for my first hard fiction, and I wanted to know how good ChatGPT Pro would be for me. I have severe HDD, so I get scattered brain easily.
So what I like about anyone who's neurodivergent with ChatGPT is that you can ask a question and be like, where were we? I'm lost. And the AI will help get you back on track. You can use the same chat over and over again. Now, ChatGPT Pro, that's the $20 a month. I would suggest starting off with the free version. See how that fits you before you pay the $20.
They're releasing every one of those tools that they've been talking about to everybody. They're free, everybody. So you'll be able to search the web. You'll be able to do all that stuff.
Yeah, you do not need the $200 version. No, do not do that. No, that one's bad. That's ChatGPT. What are they calling that one?
Pro.
Oh, yeah. ChatGPT Pro is $200. ChatGPT Plus is $20 a month. Yeah. Yeah, it's Gracie. So there's a Gracie walk by and a Dasha. We have our pets with us.
Oh, yeah. I did forget to say thank you, Gracie.
Yeah. Pro is a no. Plus is a yes.
Yes.
All right. Let's get back to my holiday schedule since I've got things to do this holiday season. So it went ahead and it made me a list of I can expand this out if I want to see it a little bit bigger. And look at this. It did 8 a.m. plot drive, moralities of marriages editing. Now, this isn't good because it did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It did not put any of my rest time in here at all.
That ain't good.
Apparently all my rest time is at the end of the week.
That ain't good.
I think you messed up.
You think?
I have to rest after 2 hours of work or 1 hour. Rest period. Yeah, you can just do all the resting that you need to do at the end of the week. Isn't that how that works? There we go. Now it's updated it. So now you'll see that I work 8, I work 9, I get a rest. I think that I said I get up at 8.
You did?
Yep. So it's got some unscheduled stuff. It put my laundry cleaning room. You know,
it broke it out into a canvas. That's nice.
It did, but you know what? I still don't like it because it's like all over the place.
Why is it all the way? Just out of curiosity, why is it on that side? It usually breaks it out on the other side.
Because it's not a canvas. This is just to expand the table. It's not a canvas.
Oh. See.
Okay, so I'm gonna say I like variety in my day. Can we scatter things around? No laundry until December 28th, though, because our dryer broke. And we get a new one on the 26th. So now it's working. I can do laundry. We have drying racks by the fire downstairs. So I've been drying my clothes for the last week and a half, 3 weeks, like it's 1887.
By the fire.
By the fire. Including my unmentionables.
Wow, dear goodness. Oh, that'd be exactly what they would say. Including my unmentionables.
Okay, so review this. Reading. I don't think it got it right. I think it's lost its mind. You are doing terrible.
Berate it, girl.
Just make a list here of all the tasks I need to do.
Oh, someone's saying, wonder if 01 would be better at
probably, but you can only use 4.0 for this. Cannot start until December 28th.
Yeah, it won't let you use.
No, it won't.
Not for the projects. Which, if you ask me, is a bunch of bull hockey.
Go ahead and make me a daily schedule from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Thank you, Susan.
December 26th through January 5th. Let's see if it can do it now. And if it can't, here's the thing. You can rearrange them yourself.
Here's a interesting one. Lennox says, thank you for your advice. I bought the $200 plan because I thought I needed its scientific reasoning for the technical side of my storytelling. Lennox, you're going to have to elaborate on that.
No, so the $200 plan does not, it gives you unlimited of 01, but we actually have some videos on our channel with 01 showing you how that does and does not work. We did a live. So the $20 subscription is literally just fine. So my recommendation is if you have the $200 plan, I do not think you can get a refund at this point. Hammer. Go use it. Go
hard.
Yeah. Make it do everything for you.
Make it
you
sing,
make value out of it, you can.
Make it burn.
Yes. Yes.
Including Sora. Make it Sora.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. We'll be doing Sora tonight. So we got to change in the schedule, everyone. So we'll be doing Sora tonight.
Actually, I haven't generated on my account. I haven't generated one clip yet. So we're going to go through the process, show y'all all that stuff on how to generate your first clip.
All right. And Ekello, would you want to do that solo since I'm solo tomorrow night?
What, do you want to leave?
Well, no, I just was trying to get more rest.
Which means you want to leave. That's cool if you want to leave. I ain't mad at you. You were just being extremely. You walked in and you had your fan over your face and you went, "Excuse me, but is there a place where a woman could go and be a woman?" And I was tasked to interpret that just now, and I'm pretty sure that means you actually do. You want to leave. You want me to do this part. All right, everyone.
No, not now. Tonight, the 8 o'clock one.
Oh, you want me to just be 8 o'clock and then do?
Yeah, because I'm going to do the 8 o'clock by myself tomorrow.
Yeah, well, in that case, maybe I'll show off some. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I will do that. I will take up the task, milady.
Thank you. And I'll be on tomorrow. Okay, so let's add this to the stage. Let's get this done because I really wanted to show this. So I think we finally got something that's pretty decent. It's got reading. It worked in Plot Drive.
Ooh, so does this mean that you can save this and then add it to your knowledge base also?
Well, you can, but I'm also going to ask it. So
every time you do that, I always think of
there's a
John
thing
Cena
here. So you can use iCal or VCS format. It should also be able to take CSV. So what I need to do is I need to ask, what .csv file can Google Calendar take? And let's see what it can do. It can take a Google Calendar, so export. So I just need a formatting. You can also convert it. So dates must be this. They must be the start time. Headers. So I wonder if there's like a, let's see if ChatGPT can do it. To my Google Calendar. Go ahead and make that a CSV file. Apparently, I'm doing laundry all day on January 5th.
Like
okay.
The whole day?
Huh?
Like the whole day?
I guess. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and download this holiday productivity schedule. I don't know if it's in the right format. I'm going to see if it can handle here. I don't want to mess up my current calendar, so let's put this on the fun calendar. If it does work and I don't like the times, I can change it. So I'm going to go to the downloads, holiday productivity schedule. I'm going to upload that. I'm going to click import and let's see what it can do. Okay, it imported. Let's go look at the fun one. Or let's go out of settings. Let's go to fun and we'll turn all these other calendars off. And look at that, guys. My entire schedule with one click from ChatGPT is done. So if I want to go to a day view, this is the fastest I've ever been able to plan a whole day. Let's go to the 26th. Look at that. It's got it completely scheduled for me, what I need to do. And then it has the hour of rest in between.
Now, this seems like it's a super. All right. So can Elizabeth, can you tell us why you think that this project could help writers? How is it going to help writers?
So I think a lot of us are constantly trying to make a good schedule, and time math is clearly not our strong suit. So there was things already that ChatGPT was telling me where it was like, you can make laundry more fun if you listen to podcasts or audiobooks. You can ask ChatGPT for productivity hacks. I can literally tell ChatGPT right here, I have ADHD. What are some, let me close out of the schedule here so that we're back in the main chat. I have ADHD. What are some techniques I can do to keep myself motivated and on schedule? The other thing I like about this too, and this is something that's for me, using visual, like color coding, sticky notes. So I've already done one big help for myself because I live and die by my Google Calendar. My Google Calendar sends me a 10-minute alert every time. Like I got alerted 10 minutes before this so that I could be on time because I'm always chronically late. And I have my watch. I'm showing my watch because my watch is connected to my phone. I live by that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but the thing that always stops me is it's a pain in the ass to sit there and put my schedule in the calendar. Like it's a great tool if you have the ability to stick your stuff in the calendar. How many people struggle to put their stuff in the calendar?
Especially if you're scheduling out for like a week's worth of work that you know that you want to get done.
Matthew says, so true. So ChatGPT literally will do the thinking for you. And
I'll be right
Rob
back.
says, I have problems with that. Like how many people can't get their stuff in the calendar? But now ChatGPT can make a plan with you for like whatever project you're doing. This could have been about your book project. This could have been about what your it has to be scheduled. It has to be scheduled to the schedule. Exactly. You don't have to do that anymore. So again, I'm just going to recap where I went. So when you're in your calendar, you're going to go to your settings menu here. This is for the Google Calendar. Go to settings. And then it is import export. And you literally just ask ChatGPT for a CSV file that you can upload into your Google Calendar. So you want to first make sure that your calendar is what you want. But yeah, this help can help you a lot. This entire thing. And if I come back to my project, I have that. I can do a new chat. I can be like, I am unmotivated. Help me be motivated. And just ask for help. You can do this on your phone. Although I don't think with your phone you can get your projects yet. So it's right here. It'll tell me what to do here. It's got some ideas, the rough outline. So you could have a day plan example. No, I mean, give me a pep talk. Give me a pep talk. Hey, you got this. Right now, it might feel like the weight of everything you need to do is just sitting on your shoulders. But I want you to remember something. You've faced bigger mountains and you've climbed every single one of them. Look at all you accomplished so far. You're running an AI education company. You're managing huge projects. You're editing books you wrote. That's incredible. Being unmotivated isn't a flaw. It's your body's way of asking for a reset. But here's the thing. You don't need motivation to start. You just need action. Start small, even ridiculously small. Fold one shirt, write one sentence, open one file.
Put one foot in front of the other.
Yep. Because when you start, get in the tiniest way, you're unstoppable. You've got this.
You're unstoppable.
Give me a mantra to say. I am capable. I am resilient. I am making progress one step at a time. Something funny. I am a chaos goblin, and even goblins get stuff done. One shiny task at a time. Yes. Oh my God.
Looks like Meme said that projects are available on the phone app. That's pretty nice.
I am a chaos goblin, but even goblins get stuff done. One shiny task.
Could you make your Darcy sounding ChatGPT voice read?
Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. Give me 1 second. Let me stop my screen.
I am a chaos goblin.
I am a he's gonna read that. That is exactly what he's going to read. If I share my screen, I just have to share a tab in order for it to have the sound as well. All right, here we go.
I'm a chaos goblin, but even goblins get stuff done. One shiny task at a time.
Ooh. One shiny task at a time.
I'm a chaos goblin, but even goblins get stuff done. One shiny task at a time.
Yeah. I'm a chaos goblin.
Oh, let's see.
Okay. Well, I think that was I think that was a good toy.
So funny. Well, and all right, so so you can use this in your publishing business to keep you on schedule. What else can we do with this? We have imaginations. Let's see.
So with projects, you also can let's handle what our friend Linux needs to do. Linux Freebird. So you can have one project just for all of your book stuff, and as you're finishing stuff, you put those files in, and it can rag those files and help you find plot holes. It can tell you what's going on. There's lots of opportunities here. The files take text documents, Word documents, and they also take PDFs.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, there's one other thing that we need to do, Ekello.
What?
I think we need a mascot.
We're gonna make a
Chaos Bob.
Gonna make a mascot
Of a Chaos Goblin getting stuff done.
Come on, is it
one shiny task at a time?
Is it not?
Let's go. And again, in projects, so this also means if you're writing, you can literally just ask it for a picture of the scene that you're writing or working on.
Oh, I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's zoom.
We're going to save this.
Oh, that's the juiciness. I am a Chaos Goblin.
Yeah, we are going to save that image. I love that it's all money.
Yep, because you're making money.
Chaos Goblin.
It's your business.
And we are putting that in the notes.
So much fun.
I am a Chaos Goblin. I want to get here's your Chaos Goblin. I am a Chaos Goblin. And then we'll put that image in. Boop. Upload file. Chaos Goblin. There we go. You guys have your Chaos Goblin.
Oh my gosh. You know, I always forget that you can blow a Notion page out to like a full-blown website.
You absolutely can. If I go full width, you can do that. You can customize the page, but I like it centered.
Yeah.
And you can also grab these images and you can change the size of it.
Oh, that's cool.
So we'll make them a little bit smaller. And this is video that you are doing tonight. So at any rate, I hope that is a toy that people are going to want to play with. The projects and everything like that.
And use your imagination, everyone. We just showed you one or two like kind of use cases for it, but let's be real. There's a very strong possibility that you could do more than just write your schedule and or story with it. You could do crazy marketing plans that are keyed off of that story. So maybe you put the actual book at the end of the process. You put the book into as a PDF or something into projects, and then you just start working off picture. You start making pictures. You start making this. You start making that. And
absolutely,
yeah. And it all lives in the same project. And you can start up multiple chats, or if you have old chats, you can
bring the old chats in.
You can, and the way you do that is just by dragging and dropping.
I forgot to show that.
Yeah.
So the real fast, when you are in ChatGPT, the organization here. So here's my holiday break productivity, and the same thing. You can do emojis. So if I want to just bring up your emoji thing, and I'm going to do Christmas. So I have a Christmas tree. So there we go. So I have my project names. So these are the chats that are in here, like the motivation and the holiday plan review. If I want to remove it, I can delete it. I can archive it. If I remove it, it's just going to take it out. I can move it to a different project. You can always rename the chat. So you have lots of options here. And what I did for the other one is I just removed it from the holiday, and it'll just put it down here in your regular section there. So you have a lot of flexibility with this, and you can change your instructions at any time. So maybe as your needs change, this is where you're doing, and you're like, hey, I'm trying to figure out like what I should do next for marketing or something like that, or etc.
Here's a big question.
Yeah.
Are there any grant opportunities in nonprofits in America? Now,
no, we're not talking about that one.
No, that's no. That's this is the question. This is what I because the follow-up thing that Matthew said was this would be amazing for editing too. Matthew, this is a perfect thing for your work on nonprofits and stuff like that. You take a project and you can use this as the back end for your nonprofit work when you're helping people write with AI.
Yeah, you can absolutely use.
Yeah, I wasn't going to talk about the actual subject of that because that's
we don't know about grant opportunities.
That's completely out of our expertise. But there is a strong possibility that the use case for that for projects would be for you to help for your back end so that you can have a knowledge base. I think this was a response to Google Notebooks, and I think except for the whole podcasty thing, but they're all really kind of leaning into this. Hey, put all of your information in here and that sort of thing. So,
yes. Oh, so it's going to speed us up. We get so many written letters. So here's the other cool thing. I probably should tell you that this thing can do. Watch this. I've got my handy dandy book. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek. I need my phone.
She's going to give you guys a sneak peek. Imagine that.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a picture of some notes I have here. I took a picture of the notes.
And do me a favor, everybody. Like and subscribe before
you
like and subscribe right now. Right now. You just so that we can push this to more people. Push this to more people. Go ahead.
How do you get your projects on your phone? Somebody said that you can. I updated this thing and I cannot. I
actually don't know the last time I updated my Chat GPT on my phone, so I don't know if this is going to work. Let me see.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab that picture.
I've got projects
on your phone.
Yep, right there.
Right where?
Right there.
Okay, I'm opening up my thing. I have GPTs, and then I have today. I don't want GPTs.
You have to update your, which is a pain in the butt to do because because you have to go into settings and then blah 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 and then blah 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 and then blah blah blah.
I'm just gonna log in again and see if that works.
That'd be cool if that did that.
It should be. Give me 1 second. This is worth it, I promise. Although some of that is so my password.
You tell them.
It's a long password.
She's right. You do. Memes is right. You have to update the app.
Yeah.
And it's just go into settings. While you do that.
All right, I'm gonna go into settings. No, this will help everybody. I'm in my settings. And then I have to go to apps.
Settings.
Apps. I got apps. Okay. And then I'm going to go to ChatGPT. Found that. Okay. Got that. And then that is not where to update it. I thought.
Oh, no. You
got to go to the App Store.
Yep. You got to go to the App Store and then you got to hit your face up in the upper right-hand corner. And then you got to go to apps right under there.
Yep,
and then you got to hit apps again. And then and then you got to scroll down to Chat GPT.
Or you just start typing it. And
I was going to say, you better have I scrolled right past it and I went, wait a minute, there's got to be a search. Anyway, chat, and then it'll say update.
So the using voices on it yet, Matthew, to do voices, you're going to want to be over in the platform one. That's where the platform is. And I'll show you what that looks like real fast because we can while we're waiting on this. platform OpenAI. So when I'm over here, for this one, if I'm in the playground and I'm doing the text to speech, so right here, let's go ahead and grab that Chaos Goblin note one because it'll be fast. I paste it in here. I say which voice I want. So Onyx, I think, is the good one. So we'll do Onyx, and I click generate. Once you do, you could not create that, does not have access. Okay, my bad. Default project. Now you do. You have access to everything. Okay. Create a new. You know what? Nope. We'll manage projects. This is fine. This is actually a thing. This is actually a problem because OpenAI instituted this and never explained it to anyone what, like, how to fix this or anything like that. So
holy goodness.
If I go to my limits, no, it's under project limits because we should have 2 limits because that makes freaking sense.
Well, it's as much sense as O3 does.
Yeah. So I'm going to go to, default project is fine. I'm going to edit and I'm going to allow all the text to speech ones. I made this easier so that I could work with it. Where is text to speech?
Oh, I just realized since I have API access for the million tokens, I'm gonna set up one of my sequences to be O1 sequence. Yo,
Okay.
man, that's gonna be cool.
So I've turned it on for default project, and now I should be able to do this. And there we go.
Can't hear it.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Remove.
Oh, you had to
I had to share the tab. So this is where you need to be. You need to be an OpenAI platform.
I'm a chaos goblin, but even goblins get stuff done, one shiny task at a time.
And then you can download that MP3. So if you had a bunch of stuff, you would want to grab it in sections and then use your editing software, your audio editing software, to be able to make it into an audio book. You can also change the name or the sound. We can do Fable. And you're generating.
I'm a chaos goblin, but even goblins get stuff done, one shiny task at a time.
There's Fable. We can do Sage.
I'm a chaos goblin, but even goblins get stuff done, one shiny task at a time.
And you can have your transcript, you can download it. And so now we have 3 different versions of the Chaos Goblin. And here's the cool thing. When you take this voice into your editing software, help me out here, Ekello. Can't you modify voices to make them sound completely different?
You can take them into 11 labs, and that can be the basis, the base voice, and then you can change it to any other voice you want.
But I mean, even when I take it into like Adobe or whatever, into like the editing software for Audible or not Audible, what is it called? There's open source ones, and then there's other software. You can, with Pro Tools, you can skew the levels and things like that. Like,
oh yeah, you can make them deeper. You can make them
Yeah.
lighter. You can make the entire cadence faster. Just a smidge. You know, you feel like he's maybe talking a little lethargically. You can have it speed up the. Yes, you can do all of that.
So there's a lot of possibility here. I think that with AI, it's just going to be able to make people's things, and then people who have never been able to be artists can become artists and be creatives and do all kinds of stuff. So I think we're good with the thing I was going to show about the picture. So let me go back to the window. You won't have in Audacity. That's what it's called, Susan. Thank you. So I've updated ChatGPT. Now I have projects.
If you have a Macintosh computer, you can do get GarageBand for free.
I still do not have projects.
Oh, how could they not have released them to you yet? I mean, not you specifically, but like I thought they released them to everybody.
What the heck, man? I wonder if you have to turn it on somewhere. Personalization. No, it's not there. Okay, so I'm going to do it the other way that I was going to do it. And that is, I should be able to, in ChatGPT here, I'm going to do a new chat real fast. So I'm going to do a completely new chat. I'm no longer in my project.
You're not?
No, when you do a new chat up here, it's a new chat. If you do a chat here, it does it in the project. But if you go up to the top here, it's not a new chat. So I'm going to upload from computer, and I'm going to go to photos, maybe. Oh, these are very old photos.
Well, we can't see them, so no big deal.
That's good, because they're like really old photos. Let's see here. Let me cancel this. This would have been faster if I could have just done the thing. Give me 1 second. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to literally on Discord, Ekello, send you a picture so I can download it to my computer.
Oh, that's funny.
I know. I can't be beaten.
I've got a picture.
You do have a picture.
From EAW.
I'm going to...
I have to tell you, everyone. I have to tell you, everybody, every time she sends me something on Discord, it always feels like Christmas anyway.
Image 0852. That's fine. Okay. So you guys can see the picture. I think I'm sharing. Yeah. So this is my picture. So it's what I'm writing for ideas for classes for Plot Drive.
Right.
So if I come here and I just add that photo.
That's one of my favorite things is writing notes when I'm in meetings with you and then just taking a picture of it. I love to, like people take pictures of whiteboards. Now they really take pictures of whiteboards and the whiteboards get translated perfectly. And it's just great. I love that. So
if you get letters from people, you can literally take a picture and it'll turn it into this. And it's a little bit, it might get some things wrong, but you can make changes to it. You can look at the original letter to see what's going on. Then it's like, it's got some more classes. So there we go. So you can literally take, ChatGPT, as far as a virtual assistant goes, I think it's gotten a lot closer to just being a virtual assistant. If I can ask it, okay, you've made my whole schedule. Now give me that file so I can put into my Google Calendar. It can plan your whole week. You can give it whatever parameters you want all about it. So, yeah, I think that this is a good toy.
This is a great toy. And remember, everyone, it has all the tools in it. So you can it can pop out of Canvas. It can go to the web and it can search. It can do all kinds of crap for you. It's pretty good.
So this is something that Just Rise and Grind says. You need to be careful with putting things into ChatGPT because it can train its models on your data. That is true. But you also, as a paying customer, if you're not free, you have the option you have the option inside of your settings to not have it train on your data. First of all, that is an option. When you use the API, it is not training on your data, except in my case, because I turned sharing on for those models. But there's that. The other thing too is I don't care. I don't care, because here's the thing. It's either going to train on my data because I gave it my data, or it's going to train on my data because it got it from something else. Because like the amount of training data being put into these things, it's such an ocean. Me being a drop in the ocean. Do I care that ChatGPT knows that I'm worried about my autoimmune disorder? No, not at all. So Google already knows everything. If we sit here and I talk about, I think I want to have a baby, I still want to have a baby. I do not want to have a baby. But if I just say that, I guarantee you this thing is going to start giving me ads for fertility because it knows how old I am. It's start going to, it's.
Oh my God.
I don't know what people, do people really think that your stuff is private anymore?
Well, there was a social contract that was made back in 2008, 2009 with Facebook and a whole bunch of other social media companies that we have agreed as a society is okay. So I don't know. So I think it is what it is.
I go to every website. It warns me about the cookies. Do you think I ever care about the cookies? I just say fine. I'm just go. I want to get to the site. I shared on Facebook this funny thing about like the web today, and it was funny about. Sorry, the dogs are barking, but are they really loud?
They're fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, the guy's like, yeah, I'd like to get on the website. And the website is like, that'll be great. I just need your password. And it's like, okay, here's my password. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna send you a 6-digit code on your phone. And so he like gets the 6-digit code. He's like, all right, check your email. I just sent you our updated privacy policy. And then he's like, yeah, updated privacy policy. Good. And it's like, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and need you to set up your security questions right now. And it's like, okay, here's my security questions. He's like, are you a robot? And he's like, no, I'm not a robot. Prove it. And it's like, he's like, I just want the website. You have to go through like 8 different things.
Dear God.
So yes, but that is true. Do not put passwords, company secrets. You can get fired. Yes. Do not use the web any way that your employer is not allowing you to use the web. But for those of us who are self-employed, our own bosses and everything like that, do what you want. And for me, I'm not worried about it. The government's got all my information. The web companies have all my information. So.
Yeah. So yeah, we definitely.
Yeah. We're not gonna. No.
Yeah, we definitely have one of those. We have one of those futures that I personally am excited about because we get to play with all of these toys for the next 3 sessions or something like that. We have, I think maybe we're gonna play tonight with Sora.
And that's you.
Where I'm actually gonna, for the first time, we're all gonna go through this together, and I'm gonna actually create. I'm gonna create some stuff, and we're going to look at several videos that compare Sora with Veo, whatever it is, too. That's Google's new, what a lot of people are calling Sora Killer. And this thing, and we're going to have a deep discussion about why these video models matter to writers.
And really fast to answer Michael Brown. Rexy is not available to anyone anymore, so Rexy's not something we're going to talk about. Raptor is a writing tool. It's not going to make calendars and things like that. It also can't make files other than you can download text files. Raptor Write is designed. It's just a free tool for you to be able to use your API keys.
And just write. No pictures, nothing.
No pictures, no. It's just a writing tool.
Yeah, it's a free writing tool.
Software.
It's a great piece of free writing tool, but it's
Yep. So. Alrighty. So great. So in that case, you'll want to watch some Rexy videos. We have them all inside of our Teachable.
If you decide you want to go that route.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Ekello will be back at 8 o'clock Eastern. Is that 4 o'clock? 5 o'clock Pacific time, right?
Yep.
5 o'clock Pacific time. I'm going to go lay down again. So I'm going to go lay down, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning and with Ekello bright and early.
Hey, everybody. Let me tell you what happened. So last night, me and Elizabeth had ourselves a meeting of meetings. It was a great meeting.
Yes.
It maybe ran a little bit long, but it was a good meeting.
It was a 2-hour meeting.
And you know what that meeting did? Because we have these very like minds. I spur her on, she spurs me on. And she got off of that meeting and immediately 15 minutes later called a general assembly of the FFA think tank and said, I'm playing in this such and such. And she
playing Plot Drive, yeah.
Yep, she was playing in for Plot Drive, and she proceeded to bang out a whole methodology in about an hour and a half's time. And that's why girlfriend is tired today.
Not just that. I'm not feeling great today, but that's
when
okay.
Her brain does her thing, she can't help it. She can't help it. The girl can't help it.
No, I can't. All right. So we'll see you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ekello will see you later tonight. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow morning for Christmas morning.
Everybody, have a good day. And we will all see you in class.
Yep.